Hey, welcome to Home Video Hangouts. I'm Cody, and in today's video, I have another exciting haul video for you where I'm going to be talking about the latest movies I picked up, the latest TV series I picked up, and discuss a little bit of new things we'll be talking about on the channel coming up. So let's jump right into it. I'm really excited to share what I have here with you. So you may have noticed I haven't posted a video on the channel for a week or two, and that's because I've been doing some traveling, and during my travels I've picked up some movies, of course, so I can make another one of these haul videos and add to my collection. But I'm excited to share both the TV series and the movies I picked up with you. You'll see I have some series here, some TV series that I want to be starting soon, and you'll be seeing me make some more content on the channel about TV series as well and their importance to your physical media collection. But let's dive right in with that. So first of all, I picked up the complete DVD series of the 4400. I originally watched this series on, I believe it was Netflix when it came out on Netflix, and thought it was a pretty interesting series. It follows a group of 4,400 people that went missing and then returned with special abilities. And I just really enjoyed watching this on Netflix originally and wanted to pick up the series on DVD so I could watch it again with my wife and just kind of re-experience the series. So this was a great deal at half-price books. I don't remember exactly what I paid, but it was somewhere around probably $20, $25 for the entire series, which is not bad at all. It might have even been less than that. But looking forward to watching that one again for sure. Then next, I was able to take a trip to one of my favorite Rasputin music stores, so I like to pick up a lot of different movies there, but they had some great deals on the Breaking Bad Blu-ray sets. So I originally was wanting to pick up Breaking Bad on physical media recently because I watched it as the episodes came out through, I think it was Amazon Prime or Netflix or something like that. But I wanted to pick it up on Blu-ray specifically because I think this is a series that deserves the highest quality possible, and wanted to rewatch these with my wife at some point soon too. And so looking on Amazon, they do have a Blu-ray box set where you can get the whole entire series just in one box set. And I want to say it's over $100, where I was able to get the complete first season, second season, third season, and final season, still missing the fourth season. But these were all $5 to $7 each at Rasputin, so getting the individual seasons on Blu-ray was way better of a deal than getting the entire box set in this case. And sure, the box set will look cool on your shelf, but it's not worth $40, $50, $60 just to have a cooler looking box set. So all of these are in good condition as well. I checked all the discs, and I think this is just the best way I could have picked these up, and I really look forward to experiencing the Breaking Bad series again. I'll want to pick up the Better Call Saul series as well and all those seasons on Blu-ray when I can, but those are especially expensive right now. So for now I just picked up the Breaking Bad ones, but I'm just really looking forward to watching this series again because it is an incredible one if you haven't seen it yet, and there's some incredible deals on the Blu-ray and even the DVD sets too out there if you want to pick these up for your own collection. Now next is a series I haven't watched for many years. I originally watched this series when it was on live cable TV. My parents and I recorded this every week as it came out and watched it as the episodes came out, and that is Lost. So I was able to pick up 3 of the seasons, again for $5 to $7 each at Rasputin here. And I was able to get Season 3, Season 5, and Season 6, which is the final season of Lost. And with these, again, they're in great condition. I mean, one of them, I would say the box isn't in the best condition. It has a scratched bonus disc. But otherwise, I would say, these were a great deal, and I'm looking forward to watching these again because this was one of my favorite series of all time when it came out. And I've been watching the new series From recently, which has the same producers as Lost, and I've enjoyed kind of the similarities that are within that to Lost, and just reminded me of how much I enjoyed this series. So looking forward to watching Lost again. I'll have to find the seasons I'm missing, but it's great to have these on Blu-ray because, again, I think this is a series that deserves the Blu-ray quality. And you can't beat the deal on these either. I went to another half-price books where I saw they had a complete set of the entire Lost series on DVD in this cool box set that has almost like a treasure chest thing that opens up with all the discs. That looked really cool, but again, I would rather have the highest quality possible on Blu-ray rather than have bulky box set that just looks cool. So I'll be watching the Lost series again soon, but if you haven't seen it, another one I can't recommend enough. It's just an incredible series in terms of action, adventure, and mystery and drama. So that was all the TV series I picked up, but I will be picking up more in the future, as I love to kind of add those to my collection and rewatch some of these series that I loved before, re-experience them, or even just pick up series I haven't seen before when they're a great deal, because it's a lot cheaper than watching them on streaming. Alright, but now we're going to dive into the movies I picked up. So again, from Rasputin that I went to, I picked up only one 4K Blu-ray this time. Didn't see as many new 4Ks I wanted to pick up, but this one I picked up just because I haven't seen it yet, and I thought it might be worth giving a try to see what the visual effects are like, and that is Warcraft. When this came out originally, I watched the trailer and it was coming out in the theater. I decided not to see it, but I think it could have some cool visuals for the 4K format, so that's why I wanted to give it a shot, but we'll see if it's worthwhile or not. Alright, now diving into all of the Blu-rays that I picked up though. There's a lot of different Blu-rays that I picked up, and so I'm going to start discussing those. Most of these came from Rasputin, but there's a few I picked up from Half Price Books, and even a few I picked up from a local flea market where I got some great deals. So for the most part, all of these I paid somewhere in the range of probably $2 to $3 for every single one of these. But if any of these have a special price I paid for them, I'll let you know too. But first one I picked up was John Dies at the End. I've heard about this movie before, but haven't watched it yet. So I decided just to pick it up inexpensively and give it a shot. Then I have the film Staten Island. This one has Ethan Hawke. Haven't watched this one yet either. And as I go through these, if you've seen any of these and think they're especially good movies, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing your comments about what you think of some of these movies. Then we have one that looked kind of interesting here called God Bless America. It looks like kind of a crazy Purge-style movie from what I understand. And then Nicolas Cage movie here, A Score to Settle. I picked up a variety of Nicolas Cage movies recently. Then we have a film with Morgan Freeman and John Cusack called The Contract. Don't know too much about that one. Then we have more of a comedy here, looks like. I Don't Know How She Does It. Now this is one of the DVDs that I picked up here. I think this is the only DVD I picked up in this haul, but this is one that is really important to me and I want to discuss a little bit further, and that is the film Creep. Now, I watched this movie on Netflix, thought it was an incredible movie, even though it was really kind of low budget from how it was made and everything. I just think it's a really incredible movie and how it mixes creepiness and comedy, and I just really enjoyed it. And this one I have found to be incredibly hard to find on physical media. I originally saw this before on a trip to Rasputin, and it was this exact copy, and I decided not to pick it up because looking at the disc is rather scratched up. You may not be able to tell too much through the video, but this is a pretty scratched disc. But I still picked it up anyway, and I paid like $8 for this or something like that, just because I know that this is very hard to find, and when you do find it, I think this can go for around like $50 from what I've seen. It's more of a valuable one since it's hard to find, and so I'm going to give this a shot, see if it works. I've had some very scratched up DVDs work perfectly fine that I've gotten from the library before. So I'm going to see how it goes, and if it does have issues, I can always go to like a local game store and try to have it resurfaced as well. But I thought it was worth going through that just to have this in my collection, as I love this movie and I've been wanting to have it for my collection. So this was a special find for me. Moving on now, another Blu-ray here, 10 Years. Just picked this one up to check it out. Looks like it could has some comedy in it. This one has a few different people I recognize. It has Channing Tatum in it, and has Chris Pratt apparently, and Justin Long I believe is in this one. So looking forward to seeing what this one is like. Don't know if it'll be good or not, but probably watch that one pretty soon. And then pick this one up mainly for my wife, Maleficent from Disney. So I know this one has a 4K release too, but decided to pick it up cheap on Blu-ray and try it out first. Then here we have Sharknado, The Fourth Awakens, obviously a spoof kind of film. I remember watching the original Sharknado. These are just crazy movies, so decided just to give it a shot. Then here, classic movie that I've loved since my childhood, Meet the Fockers. Classic movie you got to see there. Great Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller movie. And I think I got that one sealed actually and just opened it. Another one I believe I got sealed and just opened. This is 40. Looked like one just give it a try because it says the sort of sequel to Knocked Up, so I think that's pretty funny. Then I got Steve Austin's film Damage. I may have had this one on DVD already, but decided to pick it up on Blu-ray. This one here I also had on DVD already, but decided to pick up the Blu-ray. That is Stealth. And then this one, The Invention of Lying. Don't know too much about this, but has a few actors I enjoy in it, so decided to give it a shot. And here we have Julia Roberts and Clive Owen in Duplicity. I feel like I've heard of this one before, but haven't seen it yet, so need to watch that. And a classic Dwayne Johnson film here, Gridiron Gang. Have to watch that one soon. Not a huge fan of sports movies, but I know that's a classic one, so wanted to have that one. Then another one here, we have Sleepwalking. Don't know a lot of detail about that one either, but give it a shot. And here's a sequel I picked up because I have the first one in the series. That is Honey 2. Then we have another action movie here. We have One in the Chamber. Another action one here with Danny Trejo, Dead in Tombstone. And here's one, I got a kind of like a messed up DVD copy of this one already, but decided to pick up the Blu-ray, Will Ferrell and Downhill. And then another one here, we have a great cast of Emma Stone and Bradley Cooper in Aloha. Then another film here which looks like kind of a comedy, which is This Is Where I Leave You. Another action film called Echelon Conspiracy. And then a classic comedy film here, She's Out of My League. Oh, and one more TV series I forgot to mention here, which is the first season of Modern Family. Never really watched that one when it came out, but I've heard some good things about it, so wanted to at least give the first season a try, see what I think of that one. Then we have an action film here with Hugh Jackman, Deception. And then a film here called 12. Need to look into that one further. And this one looked interesting. A film called $5 a Day. Looks like it could be kind of a low budget one, but might be interesting. And this is one I've been wanting to give a second chance for a while, and that is Stephen King's It, the original movie. I really enjoy the newer ones, but this one I started watching on HBO Max. Thought it wasn't the best, but I wanted to actually watch the whole thing because I love the more modern It films. And Max Still, this one is one I believe I watched previously. It seemed like kind of a cool sci-fi movie, so I wanted to have Max Steel on Blu-ray. And this was just kind of like a silly comedy movie that's probably low budget, probably not the best, but it was really cheap at Rasputin, so I decided just to pick it up, and that is The Pickle Recipe. Looks like kind of a funny one. Then we have another Nicolas Cage film, The Humanity Bureau. Don't think I've seen that one either. Nicolas Cage seems to have a ton of movies out there. Here's another one right here, Running with the Devil, the slipcover. Then we got another classic here, that is Swingers. Haven't seen that one yet either. This is one I haven't seen before, which is Duets. This is one that, another one I wasn't familiar with but looks pretty funny with John C. Reilly, and that's Terry. And then looks like kind of a drama, maybe comedy here called Just Before I Go. And another classic film here called Disturbia. And then this one is not in the best condition, but decided to pick it up cheap at a flea market anyway. That is Starship Troopers Invasion. Another one I picked up at the flea market here inexpensively, probably for like $1, Menace to Society. Also The Last Starfighter. The Open Road, looks like more of a drama. And Lindsay Lohan in Labor Pains. And lastly, another Nicolas Cage movie, Bad Lieutenant. Alright, so that wraps up this haul video. That was all of the different films I picked up on Blu-ray and DVD and one of the 4K I had in there. You know, like I said, I'm trying to get into watching some TV series again on physical media, as well as adding to my movie collection. And some of these were upgrades for me, but a lot of these were new additions to my collection. So as I watch more of these, I'll be sharing my thoughts on them, and maybe recommending some of them on the community page on the channel, where I recommend movies to you every day. But let me know again in the comments if you've seen any of these, or if you especially love any of these. And also, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below to stay updated on the latest videos I have releasing. And I'll see you in the next one.